Did you know that the art of cooking, or culinary art, began nearly 2 million years ago with our ancestors? Quite a thought, isn't it? Way before the glitz and glamour of Michelin stars and celebrity chefs, the art of cooking was born out of pure necessity and survival. The history of food, as we know it, began with the discovery of fire. This singular event was no less than a revolution, turning the tide for our early ancestors. Picture this, a world where humans were confined to a diet of raw food. But before we continue, please like, share and subscribe. This will really inspire me to create more of these videos for your entertainment, awareness and knowledge. Fruits, nuts and raw meat were our sustenance. While it served the purpose, it wasn't exactly a feast for the palate. But then fire happened. Our ancestors, in their primitive wisdom, stumbled upon the power of fire. It was a discovery that would forever change the course of human history. Imagine the wonder, the fascination and perhaps the fear of that first encounter with fire. The crackling flames, the warmth, the light and the transformation it brought about in the food they consumed. Cooking with fire did more than just make food more palatable. It made it safer to eat by killing parasites and harmful bacteria. It also made the nutrients in food more accessible, aiding digestion and absorption. In essence, cooking was a game changer. It was the first step towards the culinary evolution we see today. The art of cooking, or culinary art, goes far beyond just preparing a meal. It's about understanding ingredients, it's about techniques, and most importantly, it's about the transformation of raw ingredients into something delicious and nourishing. Over time, as humans evolved, so did their cooking methods. They started experimenting with different types of foods, different ways of cooking, and different flavors. They learned to harness the power of fire, to control it, and to use it to their advantage. And so, with the discovery of fire, the culinary journey of mankind began. It was a journey that would take us from the simple act of roasting meat on an open fire to the complex and diverse world of culinary arts that we know and love today. The dawn of culinary art was indeed a pivotal moment in our history, one that paved the way for a rich and diverse food culture. As time passed, the primitive art of roasting over an open fire evolved into more sophisticated cooking techniques. Imagine a world where every meal is merely a charred piece of meat or a handful of berries. Sounds boring, doesn't it? Humanity knew it too, and thus began the grand evolution of cooking techniques. Roasting was one of the earliest methods, with a simple spit being used to turn food over an open fire. This process caramelized the sugars in the food, giving it a distinct flavorful crust. Then came the art of baking. The discovery of clay and earthen ovens marked a significant leap in culinary evolution. With these, our ancestors could cook food more evenly and control the cooking temperature better, leading to a wide variety of baked goods. But humanity didn't stop there. The concept of boiling was introduced, offering a whole new way to prepare food. By submerging food in hot water, people were able to soften tougher ingredients, extract flavors, and even sterilize their meals, a crucial step in improving overall health and longevity. And let's not forget about frying. The use of fats and oils to cook food quickly at high temperatures gave birth to a multitude of delicious dishes. The Maillard reaction, which happens when food is fried, creates complex flavors and mouth-watering aromas that are hard to resist. Finally, we arrive at steaming, a technique that uses the heat from steam to cook food. This method is known for preserving the food's nutrients and natural flavors, making it a healthier option compared to other cooking methods. All these techniques, developed over centuries, had one common goal: to enhance the taste and texture of our food, making eating not just a necessity, but an enjoyable experience. They allowed us to transform raw ingredients into dishes bursting with flavors, colors, and textures. These cooking techniques were not just about making food edible. They were about transforming simple ingredients into something extraordinary. The desire for new exotic flavors led to the establishment of the spice trade, forever changing the culinary landscape. The allure of the unknown, the hunger for vibrant, tantalizing tastes sparked an age-old quest that forever reshaped the world of food. The spice trade, a global phenomenon, was more than just a commercial venture. It was a voyage of discovery, a journey that brought the world closer together through the language of food. In the heart of the East, in regions like India and Southeast Asia, grew treasures more valuable than gold. Exotic spices like black pepper, cinnamon and nutmeg. These weren't just ingredients, they were symbols of wealth and status, so precious that they sparked global expeditions and wars. Merchants, explorers and empires set sail, risking their lives on treacherous seas to bring these coveted flavors to their homelands. And what an impact they made. The spice trade introduced the world to a symphony of flavors. It was like the world had been eating in black and white, and suddenly there was color. Spices added depth and complexity to dishes, transforming the mundane into the extraordinary. In Europe, black pepper became a staple, adding a kick of heat to soups and stews. Cinnamon, with its sweet woody aroma, found its way into pastries and desserts, while nutmeg, with its warm, spicy notes, became indispensable in savory dishes. But the influence of the spice trade wasn't limited to the kitchen. It reshaped cultures and civilizations. It led to the exploration of new lands, the establishment of trade routes, and the rise and fall of empires. It fostered interactions between different cultures, leading to the exchange of ideas, traditions, and of course, recipes. The spice trade was a culinary revolution. It brought the world to our plates, introducing us to flavors we'd never imagined, and inspiring the creation of dishes and cuisines that continue to delight our palates today. The spice trade didn't just add flavor to our food, it reshaped cultures and civilizations. The discovery of the New World in the 15th century brought about a revolution in the food world. With the unveiling of the Americas, a cornucopia of previously unknown ingredients spilled onto the global stage, forever altering the way we eat. Imagine a world without potatoes, a staple so integral to our diets today. The humble spud, hailing from the Andean mountains, journeyed across oceans to become an indispensable part of cuisines worldwide. From the hearty Irish stew to the crispy French fries, the potato has firmly rooted itself in our kitchens and our hearts. And what about the luscious tomato? This vibrant red fruit, initially feared as poisonous, found its true calling in the sun-drenched fields of Italy. It soon became the heart and soul of countless Italian dishes, from a simple bruschetta to a complex marinara sauce. The tomato's journey from the New World to the Old is a testament to humanity's ability to adapt and embrace the new. Next, we turn to corn. This versatile grain, domesticated by indigenous cultures in Mexico, spread to every corner of the globe. It's not just a side dish at your summer barbecue. Corn is transformed into everything from tortillas in Mexico, polenta in Italy, to cornbread in the southern United States. And last, but certainly not least, we have chocolate. This divine treat, once a bitter drink savoured by Aztec royalty, was sweetened by Europeans into the guilty pleasure we know and love today. From Swiss milk chocolate to Belgian dark chocolate, this New World delicacy has become a universal symbol for indulgence. The introduction of these New World foods sparked a culinary revolution. They broke down barriers, challenged norms, and transformed cuisines around the globe. These ingredients, once alien and unfamiliar, have become so integrated into our diets that it's hard to imagine life without them. These New World foods not only transformed our plates, but also our palates. The story of food is a story of exploration, discovery, and adaptation. It's a story that continues to evolve, just like our ever-changing tastes and appetites. As we look to the future, the question arises, how will our food continue to evolve? This curiosity propels us into a world of infinite culinary possibilities. In a bid to conserve our planet, there's a growing interest in sustainable diets. More and more people are turning to plant-based diets, not just for their health benefits, but also for their lower environmental impact. It's not just about vegetarianism or veganism anymore, it's about a broader shift in consciousness, a realization that every meal is a chance to make a positive impact. Simultaneously, technology is radically transforming food production. Picture vertical farms in urban areas producing fresh produce with minimal water and no soil. Imagine lab-grown meat, a concept once restricted to science fiction, now on the brink of becoming a reality. These innovations are not just about efficiency. They're about ensuring food security in an ever-growing world. Beyond sustainability and technology, the future of food is also about the exploration of new flavors and ingredients. As our world becomes more interconnected, our palates are expanding. We're not just talking about the occasional exotic dish anymore. We're talking about a global fusion of flavors, a culinary melting pot that blends the traditional with the innovative. And let's not forget about the role of gastronomy in our future food landscape. The art of cooking is evolving into a multidisciplinary science, combining elements of physics, chemistry, and even psychology. Chefs are becoming more like scientists, experimenting with novel cooking techniques and pushing the boundaries of what's possible in a kitchen. In this future, food is not just sustenance. It's an experience, a statement, a way to connect with others and with our planet. It's a reflection of our values, our culture, and our aspirations. As we look to the future, one can't help but wonder what new culinary adventures await us in the next chapter of our food history. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos. And as always, leave any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in the comments section. See you in our next videos.